Three. Hello, everyone. We are back. Puck Talk with Fern Mac to get your mind off of whatever else you're thinking about. It's a lot going on lately, but there's more going on in hockey.
But we're just here to talk about hockey.
Yes, no, obviously. Our only debate is if, the Sabres are good or not, or is Nashville ever gonna get it together? But what's up, Mac?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
Nope.
A lot of hockeying.
Busy
Uh,
weekend.
Busy weekend. Where'd you go? Was your travel?
I didn't. My son's team went to Buffalo and they played a bunch of their team was ranked 12th in the country, I think. And then they played a bunch of teams that were ranked, lower than them or better than them, and they won all them, so they dropped down to eighth now. So or went up to eighth.
It's a
So they
long,
had a good weekend. Yeah.
long season though, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But last year they were number two, so
yeah.
it's a rude awakening.
Well, gotta climb back up. That's all.
Yep.
Um, and I believe in them.
Thanks.
I know you do.
I definitely do.
Um, so hockey wise, I want to be honest. We're gonna talk about it again. So far, there hasn't been a lot of like crazy interesting points so far. Except I feel like every week so far we've talked about injuries because that's all I've had written down is a bunch of injuries.
Oh, Matthews, yeah. He's out.
Matthews, upper body. He sat out against the Bruins.
And how about that guy last night? That was awful.
Brendan Point out against the Blues. Kaprizov exits briefly after puck hit his mouth.
Well, the Blues guy, he's gonna be back tomorrow night.
Yeah. McCarr is out with injury. Is
Yeah,
gonna be out. Um, Holloway, yeah, he escapes a serious neck injury. That's what we were talking about.
that
Blues.
was crazy watching that.
Yep. And then
That was
McJesus
scary.
making an early return.
Let's never call him
McDavid
that.
beats the timeline and he's coming back against Vegas tonight. And right as we're talking, your boy Tom Wilson just scored.
Nice.
Tommy boy.
They're
Excellent.
they're doing great. I don't even know where they came from, but they're doing great.
Well, they're down in the middle of DC. No, I'm kidding. Not to be literal.
Oh
Well,
Lord,
um,
that was terrible.
I know it
Terrible.
wasn't Tom though. It was somebody else. McMichael. What a hockey name. Psych.
Like
Um,
Michael.
yeah. So yes, the Caps out of nowhere. They have
Yeah,
been. They're
they're like
playing.
eighth or something, aren't they? They're
They are
maybe
right
lower.
now. They are 8-3.
Yeah.
Um, just haven't tied. They just straight up lost 3 games and then they won 8. Right now, they're currently playing that team we all thought was going to be really good, the Nashville
Right.
Predators, and it hasn't panned out so far. A lot of growing pains there in Nashville, unfortunately. But if you like betting, you could get a good line on them to make the playoffs right now, probably. I haven't looked at it. Not suggesting you do, but if you think these guys can get it together, because there's a lot of talent there.
Watch them end up winning the Stanley Cup.
I know that's what I'm saying. If you get in early on them making the playoffs, put some the odds might be favorable. You don't have to put too much money. You win a lot of money.
How about Winnipeg? Still only lost one game.
Winnipeg.
Good for
What
them.
a
Winnipeg might win a cup.
no, please. No.
Oh, you and this Canadian thing.
Yes, I gotta keep the shtick. Winnipeg is doing great. They're scoring goals galore and they haven't lost. Uh, they are obviously their one loss was at home. They are six
Yeah,
and zero
and
on the
who was it
road.
too? It was somebody. Is it another Canadian team that beat them?
I might.
Flames or
It was the Leafs.
oh wow.
It was the Leafs. They lost to the Leafs, and right now they are basically dominating. They are leading the league, and
I mean, who do they even have on their team other than Nyla? Oh, Nylander's not on there anymore, right?
well, they
Or
have Havlicek in goal. Um,
who?
isn't it Havlicek? No,
Hellebuck?
Hellebuyck.
Hellebuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Have Chuck was somebody different from back in the day. People listening don't know. Um, well, Kyle Connors is 9 goals. Um, he's having a good year, and then right behind
Yeah, but
him,
who's their main guy?
I would say by now is Connor. He's kind of overtaken like Sh- Scheifele, Scheffel, whatever his name is.
Shifley?
Yeah, Scheifele, and yeah, he's their guy. He's got a, you know, he's got a bunch of guys who are playing together. Looks like it. Kyle Connors. Oh, Ellers is the other winger.
Oh.
Nikola Ellers
Mm-hmm.
and Scheifele. And then Nico Niederreiter ends up on there. Savvy vet got 7 goals so far. Good for him. They got Cole Perfetti. He's pretty good.
Mm.
Guy with a cool name, Mason Appleton. That's not a hockey.
Hmm. No, no, it's not.
But they are dominating. Their goal differentials plus 32 right now. They are scoring. The next closest team is the Rangers, and the Rangers' record isn't that. I mean, it's not 12-1. It's 8-2
Right.
and one. But yeah, they're blowing people away. Currently, they're on a 4-game win streak. The next hottest team currently is Carolina, who
Yeah,
was taken to the brink a little bit, was challenged very hard last night by my Flyers, who they'll never give up. They'll always try. And that's all you want
that's good
in the city of brotherly love because we love an overachiever. Um, so
when they're doing good.
yeah, well,
Only when they're doing good.
no, they'll still try. And this is the type of team.
No, I'm saying the fans love them only when they're playing well.
No, the fans love this because I think the
Hmm.
fans know that this is. I think the reason why they're not going all out and not hating it, it's because I think the fans trust the people in charge currently. So that's Danny Briere and Keith Jones, former Flyers. So that kind of plays a part into the trust that the people have because they're like, oh, these guys are going to do it. They were here. They know what it takes
You
to
say so.
get there. But no, there's no panic. Nobody was complaining. I went.
Hmm.
Only the guy when you went that was being he was just being annoying.
I'm just
But
talking about their fans in general, not just
no,
one
no,
person.
I've been keeping up with the pulse. It's been pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Not complaining because I think everybody knows what the deal is. Um, but yeah, the Flyers held as long as they could, but Carolina was just too powerful. They won 7 straight. Currently, they are the like I said, they are the number one win streak currently. And then those Florida Panthers. I mean, I didn't think they were going to be this good the year after winning a title. It's a
They didn't
hangover.
lose that many people.
Now they lost a pretty decent. Um, they lost Montour. They couldn't sign him. He was one of their best defensemen. Anyway, but they're on a 5-game win streak. So in this order, currently, your hottest teams are uh Carolina, Florida, and then the Jets because I guess 4 games ago is when they lost. And that's where we're at. Your biggest loser right now is the tie between Nashville and the Flyers. Look at that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Well, I'm talking about Nashville.
Yeah. You know, uh, yeah. I don't have any words for them, but I'm hoping they get it together. Uh, the Golden Knights are perfect at home to speak about your team.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, they're perfect at home. They won in overtime 4 days ago, which was their last home game.
Hmm.
In OT to stay unbeaten.
They
So
play. Who do they play tonight?
they
Is it
play
what?
Edmonton in Edmonton.
Oh, you just said that. Jeez. Yeah,
Miraculous
right. That's
comeback
right.
of
That's right. That's right.
the
Yeah.
Mac
Oh, all
Mac
right.
Crybaby, as you called him.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Oh yeah, I mean he did cry a lot. I did see it. Um, But I mean, most of these guys, there wasn't a camera in front of Crosby, but we would be saying the same thing about him when he was around. Uh, put a camera around him now, he might not cry because he's older, but back then, I'm sure it would look just the same. Unfortunately,
Well, he's
um,
doing pretty good with his stash, they say.
who Crosby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to them too much.
Uh, and
Um,
Ovi, he's coming
I'm sure
back.
I'm sure Ovi had some crying, but you couldn't tell he was crying because it was all in Russian. So it just sounds very aggressive and whatever. I wish I knew a Russian word so I could just say it in like um, you know,
Wasn't he like 36 goals away from Gretzky?
I don't know. He's on the yeah, something like that. But he's on the power play right now, sitting at the point, just took a shot and didn't go in, obviously. But yeah, I mean he like we said the last couple episodes, he's just stat chasing right now. And
Hanging out
that's
in the kitchen,
what he's
waiting.
gonna do. He's just making free money, going out there taking his sweet old time on the ice, um, and just stat chasing. You know, games, goals. Um, Ov really wants to retire the best at everything, I guess.
You
So
blame him?
by the stats, do I blame him? No, but I mean, I can't really say much because it's not like they're losing in spite of him. They're actually winning, and he's
That's
not.
what I'm saying.
It's not hurting them. So
No,
it,
but he scored like 10 goals and I mean last year it took him like 30 games or something to or
oh yeah, I remember we were doing
right.
that
And this
at the
year they
beginning.
it's way better than
He has
that. So
seven. He has seven through was it 9 games, 10 games?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 7 through 11 games. And you're right. Last year it took like the first 20, or something. Well, no, not 20. It was a little more than that because I remember it was a thing that we covered here. Um, Boston's still slowly climbing. They're sitting like right in the middle of everything.
a pasta sat for the third period the other
He
night.
hurt or he just took himself out.
No, the coach benched him.
Well, he's got to set an
He had a
example.
turnover.
He's got to set an example too, because the other thing that I've noticed is that like there's stars like Pasta haven't been doing anything.
I
Uh,
know, but
it's
because
been the
yeah,
other.
but he turned the puck over. But I mean, I don't know, big deal.
Well, that's just a coaching move. You got to
You're
bench your
only
best
hurting the
guy.
team by
Yeah, you
doing
gotta
that.
you gotta bench your best guy. It just teaches everybody else a lesson that he's not safe for making a mistake either. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
you got to send the message. There's no coverage. Everybody's accountable here. So that was cool. I didn't even know that because I ain't watching too many Bruins game. Because why would I? Um,
You can just read the sports page.
I watched the highlights for like a lot of the games because the now more of my bandwidth is available now that the my sorry baseball team lost.
Hmm.
That what else? Obviously, football's not till Sunday. College football is not till Saturday. So like, and more time for me to concentrate on this podcast and give it my all. Um, compared to everything I had going on before
Don't you
because
have like 10 podcasts though?
I do, but because of scheduling and stuff like that, we're not doing them all the time, just when schedules match and all that. But yeah, we keep ourselves busy here on the channel. We talk about all the sports and all, and different cast of characters here that we are part of um on this channel that some of you guys follow, everything. But we hope that this is your favorite. Because obviously we know Mac is a avid Puck fan because
Sure am.
the kids, and I'm a big Puck fan. My friends were in uh Alberta this weekend to watch do Calgary and do Edmonton.
Well,
And
you missed out.
I did. I wanted to go, couldn't get time off at work. Look at that. Throw in
I'm
the
surprised
work
you
in the
didn't
work.
just call out.
No, that's not in me. Can't do that.
Uh-huh.
Nah. For Canada? Nah. But no, there'll be other trips, but it's okay. Um, though speaking of other teams that we're keeping an eye on. Toronto's doing okay. The Wild 8-2-2, they're hanging in there at the top.
Yep.
Uh, even though, well, Vegas has played 8 home games and they've only played 4 road games.
Hmm.
So, and on the road, they've lost 3 and tied overtime loss once. So,
So they should really just stay at home.
so tonight, if you're betting the money, bet Edmonton. Sorry, Mac, because it looks like until Vegas gets one on the road, then, and you want to hear something funny in the opposite direction?
Sure.
The Vancouver Canucks are 5-1 on the road, and they are 1-1-3 at home. So
Can't win them
there,
all.
there's your home cooking. Um, that that home ice advantage that they talk about with
Hmm.
these teams is not working out for some of these teams. Some teams like to be on the road. Some teams like to be at home. Vegas likes to be at home, obviously.
Well, with that crowd, yeah.
I mean, it is loud. Never been, but I'm thinking about it. Um, there is. Oh, I meant to bring it up last podcast, but I'll bring it up with the fans. You know what I saw on social media, which is gonna make my desire to go see the Knights in person, not just because of the atmosphere or whatever, but did you see the chicken tender meal in the Zamboni? Did you
Wow.
see that post online?
Chicken tender meal in the
Yeah,
Zamboni.
so they sell chicken tendies, right? Or
Yeah.
like fries in this like Zamboni thing.
Oh, that's
Like
neat.
so like yeah, I
Is it an
mean,
actual like collector's thing or is it just
well
a
yeah, I get you could
thing
take
that
the
you
little
throw away?
Zamboni home. Um
Oh, that's cute.
but like look it up sometime. But and
I'll get
if you
right on
haven't
that.
seen it, if you haven't heard about it, or listeners, check it out. It's pretty cool. My default meal when I go to games is usually chicken tenders and fries. It's like quick, easy. I'm not there to like I love going to Yankee Stadium, but I'm not there to get sushi. Um,
Obviously.
as much as I love sushi, I'm just there to watch a baseball game, and they have like this big bucket, actual bucket that they just put a
Hmm.
bunch of fries and chicken fingers for like $30.
Wow.
Comes with a drink, almost $40. I don't know,
Oh my
stadium
word.
prices, but it's worth it because
That's,
I get so many fries and I get so many chicken tendies
yes.
and a lot of grease. Um, Also, a lot of times the fries aren't good, but I still eat it because it's whatever. But yeah, if you go to Vegas, and I might be tempted, one of my friends asked me, "Are we spending New Year's in Vegas?" Because I don't know if it's the Devils or who is it that plays in Vegas around New Year's. Um, because that's when he would like they were like, "You want to just try the chicken tenders then?" Um,
If you're going to a game then you better get tickets now
was it
for
Utah
New Year's.
New Year's
Yeah,
Eve?
uh
I think it was the Utah game, maybe.
that'd be pretty good.
They got Winnipeg, and they're in Philly on the 25th, right before. No, no, wait. I'm looking at November. I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, January 2nd, Philly is in Vegas. That's why I
Oh.
went the wrong month.
Hmm.
December. Whoa, they're at home for 3/29, 31 in the second. Calgary, Montreal, and Philly, and then Buffalo in the fourth. Yeah, we could go see Philly. That's what he was talking about. Yeah, Philly. But the Knights are in Philly on the 25th of November, so Thanksgiving week.
Oh, right. I did know that. Yeah.
So, want to go?
Um,
It's a Monday.
I know because I had talked to because
It's a
it was
Monday.
either going to be that or it was going to be the Wild game. So we decided the Wild game because Flurry.
No, I get it. I mean, it's only so many times. Like I'm starting to get like that as a sports fan. I've been to so many games, but like even with football, like I only want to go see teams that I haven't seen before,
Right.
like in person.
Yeah.
But like I saw Vegas last year. I saw the Wild last year, so I'm glad I didn't,
Mm.
see that. I've seen the Caps before, but obviously I went
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. So it's more like you gotta look forward to like who you haven't seen like in person
Yeah.
as a team. So like San Jose. Well, I did see San Jose in person in San Jose last year.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't have to see them. Chicago, never seen them in person. They play right before the Vegas game
We
the
have.
Saturday.
We saw them play Jersey when we thought Flurry was going to play. He wasn't even there.
New York. I don't know. I've seen a New York game in person. What am I talking about? I've seen Buffalo game in person.
Yeah, me
Um,
too. A couple of them.
Seattle, I haven't seen. That's
I know. I would love to see the Kraken, but
a
I'd love to go
Kraken,
out
but I want to go
there.
over there.
Yeah, me too.
It's just so expensive. Seattle's just expensive to get to,
Yeah.
like in general. But
Yep.
yeah. All right. So let's get to games of the week. Obviously tonight, if you're gonna stay up, Edmonton and Knights should be good.
I should
McDavid
just
is
be getting
making his
home.
comeback, so
Oh,
uh,
I can't wait.
so that should be good. If you just like watching hockey, which that's why we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Jets and Avalanche play tomorrow. That should be good, even with Kel McCarr out. Um, Kings and Canucks also play tomorrow, so that should be fun as well. They're doing pretty good. So
Kings are doing well.
they are. They're
Yeah.
currently first by like a point over the
Hmm.
Knights. But
But
it's
they've played two more games, I think.
yes, yeah, they have. Um, Golden Knights and Kraken on Friday night.
That'd be
The
good.
Friday night you can
Oh,
stay up.
Stevenson.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Seattle.
Mhm.
Yes, us. That was be his no, because it's in Seattle. I thought it was in Vegas. No, I was gonna say it's first time back in Vegas, but it's not.
No.
Um, Stars Jets on Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. That should be right in the middle of college football. I don't get that. Whatever. Oilers Canucks at night on Saturday as well. Sunday they don't really put too many good games on because of the football. Um,
Right.
Golden Knights Hurricanes is Monday night,
That'll be good.
10 p.m. Eastern time for you Eastern folks. And then usually record on Wednesdays. On Tuesday, Devils Panthers could be a fun one. Um,
Yeah.
oh, and Jets Rangers same day.
Oh, good.
Yep. So that will be a lot of fun.
Hmm.
It's a couple games of you should keep an eye on all of them. I mean we will. Like I said, we got more time now, but to actually pay attention and watch and analyze, those are probably my games for this week that I would pay attention to. Um, Little update for everyone. Uh, Nikita Kucherov is having a great season again, 10 goals and 12 assists. Sam Reinhart, 10 goals. Nico Hirscher, my captain. He's that's 10 goals. Nylander has 10 goals.
That's sounds about right.
Caulfield, 10 goals. Those are
Yeah, the highest weren't they all Johnny Gaudreau's number? All the people that were at like last week when I looked, all three people that were the top three scorers were all Johnny Gaudreau's number
well, yeah,
13.
Cole changed his number, so
Well,
I
no,
was
I know, I'm just
thinking
saying. But they all three of them had 15.
Nylander's 88.
Well, this was last week. I don't know.
Nico is 13. That's correct. Sam Reinhart is 13 as well. And Nikita is 86. So yeah, a couple of the guys. Sam, Nico, Cofield, and then I think is it Connor? No, Connor's 81. Is Panarin 13? No, he's 10. So yeah, there's a few the one, two,
All right.
three
Last
of the
week it
guys
was
tied for first.
yeah, that
So,
was what it
so
was
you're all
last week.
right. It's up there. Nate McKinnon is still having an awesome season. Once again, he's just a beast. He just leads the league in points, 19 assists, 6 goals. Um, Kel McCarr getting a bunch of assists as well. And so is our buddy Kaprizov, which is probably why they're having such a great season
Yep.
so far. Um, yeah. Anderson for Carolina is having a great season so far. He's only
Hmm.
allowing 1.49 goals. He's dominating.
Yep.
Uh,
Good for him.
Only a .94 save percentage. Not only, but he has the highest. And yeah, I mean, Carolina's on a streak. We'll see if anybody can end it, but they're looking really good, really scary early. So,
Good
That's
for
fun to
them.
see though.
Yeah.
I like when only if the other random teams, like if the Sabres are good, like um, so I like a couple of their people there. You know, if Nashville will get it together, because
Yeah.
we've talked about that every episode. How disappointed we are in them.
Mm.
Um, Montreal has a lot of young guys that I like, but they're just not ready because they're just so young. They're just not there yet. And
They'll need a
then
few years.
the hockey club got up to a good start.
Hmm.
Now they're kind of like in the middle, but they're not. They don't suck. So yeah,
They'll be all right.
they will be all right. They got a long new history in Utah
Yep.
to take care of. But that's all I have today, guys. What about you, Mac? Anything we forgot? Anything you wanted to get to?
No,
Any
that was all.
pressing things? That's all.
Just go Knights, go.
There it is.